This is for all the baby truther channels. So I'm Magnetar Star of Magnetic Service, and yes, I am and will always be in love with humanity. We love everybody. Doesn't mean we like everybody. You know the spiel and the deal. So here's the deal. I don't wait around the truther community too much. I spent 20 years from the age of 18 in like 2001, starting with like David Icke, looking into, you know, the reptiles and Planet X and all the conspiracies, all of them, which there's plenty of conspiracies on the books that are real things. They're real collusion, okay? But it becomes a time suck and a mind suck. It just eats you up. It's a rabbit hole that eats you up from the inside out the deeper you go. You will never find satisfaction. You'll never find consensus. You'll never reach that truth that you're trying to get to. So I just had seen something pop off on another channel. I'm not going to get into it, especially because I'm not tied to like any of these people. There's a few people that dip between and they may know me, but I'm nothing in any of it. I'm not any of those kinds of Reddit, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, whatever. Not any of them. Okay. But I always see beef. I've had my beef with certain truthers. That's why we use the baby truther thing, because it's just silly rhetoric. It's cultish shit. It's just people wanting to have a voice, belong, feel like they're important, and they have a special message to share, and that they know, you know, they're in the know. That's why all these acronyms and these words, these little phrases. It's like, oh, you know, oh, I know, like low key, da 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 da, and it's to feel important. It's to satisfy the ego. It's just an ego trip. Okay, it's just lizard brain shit. But see how it cycles back around? It's like, well, I'm telling you, you're a lizard brain. You see how this works? And then the super ego gets in there. It's a whole mind fuck. It's a paradox because it is perfectly imperfect. You cannot and will not master it and overcome it and beat it. It doesn't work like that. You won't find it. You can seek forever and you'll never make it. It's like the snail that goes, and the farther it goes by half the amount, and it never reaches its destination. It just keeps fractaling down. And anyways, but I like to promote a good channel. Okay, so Anna Brown is somebody that I have religiously promoted for many years. Anyone who knows me, and it's like I talk about her all the time, but anyone who knows me, if they've ever heard me get on a little Anna Brown riff, like she is like a little mini Buddha, okay, of what people idolize and perceive Buddha to be, tapped in Nirvana. Anyways, there was I seen a video that popped up today in some of the truther community stuff, and they're getting at each other, and they're getting at each other about different people, and there's all this stuff, okay? And that's why I love channels like that. Like, so you have all these truther communities, and then you have like, you do like, and you get hear of toxic positivity and stuff with like the love and light community. But there's a lot of like love and light community type people, if you want to say, they're very integrated with their shadows, with their Jungian shadows, if I said that right. They just don't give a fuck, and you shouldn't, and they shouldn't, about all this the city bickering, the silly bickering, the city slickers, the silly bickering, the arguing, the fighting, the one-upping, the truth keepers, the gatekeeping, and we're oh, I know this, but you think you know that. Who gives a fuck? Wake up, live your life how you see fit. It's not harming other people. It's not actively harming other people, and like do what makes you happy, and be happy to be in service to yourself, be in service to others, and find a little gratitude, find a little you know, there's so much to be thankful for, but I just see these little tiffs between whatever little bits in these communities, and I see people like Anna Brown that are just living their best life. She is happy, healthy, attractive, like fit. She just looks good. She feels good. She be doing like community, or not. I don't know about community, but she'd be doing farming stuff. So I get on the community farming stuff, but she'd be doing like farming stuff, which is community. But she'd just be like out in her piece of property with her family, living her best life, sharing some love, being like, you know, and keeping it real. It throws people off the way this woman talks, and it might throw you for a loop because when she gets channeled in, it's like, but it's beautiful that everyone's experiences are different. There's no catharsis here. There's no answers. There's nothing. There's just perspective. And I give so much props to people like that are so, aside from that, they're not just waking up embroiled in all this controversy, like the Ouroboros going around and just eating its own tail and be like, rah, 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 rah. And they're just like being like, hey, you know, like you are God, you are powerful, make it happen or don't, whatever. But be your authentic, true self and watch what happens. God bless, and God bless you. Always remember you're loved. Mag out.